Alright, so imagine a cube. You can see the red side, you can see the blue side, either green, either orange, and either red. When we combine our perceptions, we can see the cubes. Sorry. We can see the cube better. And the thing that's powerful about that is if we were to replace the cube with, let's say, a problem like global warming, police brutality, or something like that, we perhaps will be able to see the problem better and work towards a solution. The topic that I'm going to introduce today is I feel that with college, it's treated as the end-all, be-all. It's like it's make or break. If you fail, it's it for life. But I've seen multiple people get a degree and they're still working as a waitress or waiter. And I think that there's something more to that. And I'm hoping today we can try to discover what that something is. So let's begin.
Question.
Okay.
You said something more to what? Being a waitress or waiter?
For that. Something more than, like, college gives you something that, and not even necessarily college. There's something that you have to do personally to make it to your goals. You can get a degree and still fail. The degree is not the end all be all. It's something more than that. And I'm hoping that today we can try to see that problem a little better.
So basically, you can get an education, a very great education, but if you don't have whatever it may be on the inside to utilize education outside world, then it's not going to mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can get trained for a job, but if you don't understand the knowledge, if you can't apply that knowledge, you can't use the knowledge. So it basically is a useless feature.
That reminds me of me and my dad having a conversation. No, it wasn't me and my dad. It was a woman in the Career Services Center at Charlotte. She was telling me that this is HR, it wasn't HR. She was saying how important it is to be well-rounded in communication and also very well-diverse on this finding skill. So she would rather hire somebody who's not the smartest kid in the room, but can speak very well, versus somebody who has absolutely zero communication skills and is the brightest kid on earth. But what's the point of not being able to communicate your knowledge to somebody else who doesn't understand what you're thinking?
Yeah, with the speaking class that we took in Akron, the guy was saying that basically this should be like required for everybody. You can't speak to people. Nobody's gonna understand you. You don't have the balls to stand out in front of some people. Nobody will hear you. Do any of you guys like feel the same way that the degree, there's something more that you must do to get a simple degree?
The degree is basically a key. I can't compete in a competition if I can't enter the competition. Without the degree, I can't enter the competition to even be regarded. So the degree gives you nothing. You have to be motivated in order to get there. But with the degree, I at least can sit at the table. And if I can't sit at the table, then it doesn't matter how smart I am. I'm not allowed at the table because I don't have the key to get in the room to get at the table.
Also, if you have a degree, it does not mean that you are any smarter than the person who doesn't have a degree.
Nope.
Like, my uncle is making $120,000 a year, and that's without bonus and all that. And he has no degree. He has a job that in his time he didn't need a degree to go into it, but now you need a degree. And he says the people who he hires to fit his job, they have no idea what they're doing.
Nope.
So even if you do have a degree, it does not mean that you were suited for the job that you want.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's true. I mean, my mother worked 19 years for university hospitals, and she didn't have any training in that. She got there when she was, 20 something, and she became the director of medical records. They would never, ever hire someone now to be the director of medical records at a hospital without a degree. They would never let you in the door. So, but back in the day, I actually respect the back in the day kind of thought process more, because I think you should work to get to where you are. This degree, I made more money at Progressive when I was 20 with no degree than people, my friends who were done with school. I make more money there now than people I know now in This is in 2001. I made more money then than people make now with degrees. Because I worked. I mean, it was hard to get in Progressive. I worked to get into Progressive. But it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's quite fair. But it's like either you play the game or you don't. And if you don't, you got to create your own game, which is kind of like what I think you're trying to do.
Plan.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because Kanye West, he got his doctorates, I think it was like, I don't know how long ago, but he said it would have been a lot.
it's a real
easier.
one?
Yeah, he got.
No, because you know they give honorary ones.
Oh, wait.
So, yeah.
Honorary.
It's on.
Yeah, because you know his album is called College Dropout.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between the honorary.
Yes.
Yes, you can be a speaker at a college or university and they like you and you're gonna give you an honorary degree because you showed up, you know, because you've been a participant.
That's what Bill Cosby's getting stripped of right now, is all his honorary degrees.
But I just want to say to your point, I think when you were talking about, you know, communication, you can have a degree, and I think you said something, Charlotte, but a lot of corporations look at you having, not that you're skilled in one area like engineering or civil engineering or whatever, but you're a generalist, you know a little bit about a lot of things. But the basic thing is communication. My degree was in communication, mass media and interpersonal communication. But I was a journalist before that. But I would not have gotten into the door to become a reporter had I not been able to speak. Okay, so that opened up a lot of different other doors because I was able to talk to the president of the newspaper, you know, after my internship and hold a conversation. They're like, she's pretty bright. But not knowing all the whereas and wherefores about the newspaper business. By the same token, because I could speak and I knew, you know, a lot about a lot of different things, I was able to parlay that into a job. And a lot of corporations these days, what they do, they hire, you may have an expertise in one area, but if you're able to like jump over boundaries within that corporation, you're an asset. Because a lot of people don't have that skill set, being a generalist and just being able to do a lot of different, know a little bit about a lot of different things. You know? And you don't want to be too refined by that being too skilled in one area. Because there are a lot of people like that, but if you know a little bit more than the next person, you become a greater asset to that organization. Manufacturing is no longer what is in this area or anywhere. It's a service industry.
Yes, it is.
So once you look at how environments have changed and what people are going to be looking for down the line, you know, that's what you go to school for. And you become the best, you know, look at that, look at this, look at a lot of different things.
So I think it's such a great thing to do, to have a conversation. Like, I don't know anything about the working world yet, but you two do. So
Too
you
much.
Share that knowledge with me. Now I kind of know the importance of a degree. But where do you separate the line between getting a degree and just like, I mean, kind of following your gut? Because like you look at like, well, no, Steve Jobs still went to college. We all went to college technically, they just dropped out. But they still did it without a degree.
Yeah, different world, different time. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, this world is not the world that Steve Jobs grew up in. How old was Steve Jobs when he passed? I don't know. And,
I don't know.
And when Silicon Valley was at its heyday, that's a totally different. I mean, everybody was jumping on that bandwagon, the internet computer stuff. Silicon Valley, that was huge, and such a drastic change in what America was, and which went from the manufacturing for your cousin, brother, who was that? Who has the 6-figure job? Your uncle. You know, manufacturing, it was key. That's what we were. But the world, you have to look at what's changing. It's changing. So Steve, yeah, that's good knowledge to have about Steve Jobs and whoever else you'd like to read, but it's a different world. Yeah, so that's the other key.
Yeah.
And I was telling, you know, that's how I got my internship at the newspaper, because I knew somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, so I'm going to get you in. So wherever you can build relationships, I think it's key to whatever you choose to go in college, work world, whatever. It's about the relationship.
Did you just be a good person all the time?
Drop.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
one thing I have to say about networking and getting to know people, getting to see this side of you, making them want to actually get to know you and put you in certain opportunities. I learned a lot of good methods by reading Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Have you read that book before? Have you ever read it before me? Okay, good. Now you know about it. Go ahead.